This is such an interesting conversation. We talk about concussions. Typically, we think of football players, not necessarily. Right. I mean, I guess that's where the bulk of those injuries come from. But males, comes from football. For females, it's primarily for soccer.
Soccer is the highest incident, but you can get it in any sport, honestly.
Right, and my son collided with another player on a baseball field on a pop fly, so that's how he ended up getting his first concussion. But this is not only sports related. Right. You know, concussions can happen all the time, and I think the first thing that we think of, doctor, is, do you have a headache?
Right, yes. So concussions, they can have many different symptoms. Nausea is one of them, and sometimes the symptoms are not immediate. So a couple days after, we want to look at if someone's not acting right, difficulty concentrating, problems with memory, pressure in your head, neck pain, that sort of thing. Those all are symptoms of a concussion, as well as headache.
And basically a concussion is, we know that this is trauma to the brain, but the brain actually moves rapidly in the skull?
Yes, so it's a mild brain injury, and you can get it not just from a contact like head to head, which we think of obviously, but if you fall even on a hand that's outstretched, your head can shake, you can get a concussion from that, or the neck movement, think of like a car accident, you can get a concussion from that as well, and you don't necessarily have to have trauma to the head. And
it is very important to have someone like yourself come in and take a look, right? I mean, you need to check them out.
So we've been trained specifically, I've done sports medicine fellowship, and so I'm trained specifically to look for concussion signs. There's a very extensive amount of physical exam that goes into it, and they're very subtle signs, so eye movements and balance and things that we don't necessarily look for on a general exam all go into diagnosing a concussion.
And is there severities of concussion, like a mild, or are they all just kind of lumped under concussion?
So there's definitely severities. Obviously, loss of consciousness makes it a little bit more serious, and we want to rule out other things too. So when we're looking through concussions, I mean, everyone is different and their symptoms are going to be a little bit different, but loss of consciousness puts it in a higher level for sure.
Absolutely. And we talked about the symptoms and sort of going in immediately for that medical consultation and taking that evaluation, I should say. But the recovery part, once you've been diagnosed with a concussion, is almost as serious, right? I mean, you really have to pay attention to that recovery.
Yeah, so I like to explain it. A concussion is kind of like a bruise. Bruises heal, right? But if you keep poking them, they take a little bit longer to heal. So there's two ways you can kind of poke a concussion. One would be cognitively, so we put all of our athletes on kind of academic accommodations. We reduce their homework load, their quizzes, because they're having difficulty concentrating.
Right.
Their brain's not 100%. The other part of that is the physical activity side, and when your brain is healing on that cellular level, you really want to look at your pulse and blood pressure, not get it too high, stress out that area. And that's why even when we're symptom free, we do the stepwise approach to get you back to return to play. You know, a lot of players, this is where they get upset at me. They're like, oh, I feel better, I want to play tomorrow in my game. But we've got to make sure that your brain, under different levels of blood pressure and pulse, are still reacting in a way that is normal and you don't have symptoms. And sometimes that can take a little bit of time.
Absolutely. And I think when we're not seeing those symptoms, almost like that bruise on our body or a broken bone or something like that, we're not seeing the healing process actually taking place, but it's delicate. It's not ready to go in 24 hours.
It is, and so rest is very important. There are other things that we do, especially in my office, as far as recommendations that we can give based off of the most current studies. Some of those things might be supplements. There's still a lot of studies that, like fish oil, for example, high in DHA, which your brain uses a lot of on a cellular level, and so your brain repair needs some of that as well. And there's some studies showing that it may prevent future concussions as well as help you get back a little bit sooner. So,
Dr. Amini, quick question for you. You know, we've heard, and at least I've heard this in the sports world, especially when it comes to quarterbacks and things like that. But once somebody has one concussion, it's super common. You're going to get another. You're going to get a second, a third. Is that true? Is that a wives' tale?
So it really is person dependent. However, you may be more prone to a brain injury or to get one that lasts a little bit longer the second time. So that's why it's important to go to someone who's trained in concussions to really be able to advise you, hey, your symptoms are looking a little bit different than last time, or I think this has taken a little bit longer than necessary. And that's when we look at other things like therapy, vestibular ocular therapy, that I might send them to when it looks a little bit more advanced, and that works with the balance and vision that are oftentimes the most delayed areas of healing.
Right. So, and it's so interesting because whenever we think of concussions or have this conversation, we always think of it typically sports related,
Right.
but you had mentioned off the top a simple fall,
Yes, yeah.
bracing yourself with your hands,
Yes.
you can get a concussion.
You'd be surprised. I'm treating a lot of different reasons as to why people have concussions right now. Some were from theater, falling, you know, when they missed a spot, or in band, and or older, just walking around, you fall, slip on some water, and hit your head. So you can definitely get it from multiple reasons as to why you get it.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So again, the most common symptoms that we talk about, again, severity would be losing that consciousness. But I mean, some of these can be 22 different symptoms,
Yes.
more than 20, I guess.
Yes, so the screening test, we have kind of national screening exams that help us go through these symptoms. There's 22 different ones. Amnesia is definitely one, nausea, headaches, neck pain, back pain, all those kind of contribute to this feeling foggy, more emotional because that center is affected as well. And so everyone's different. The symptoms
Right.
you're going to portray might be a little bit different, and you might still have the headaches gone, but your sensitivity to light and sound you're still noticing. So those are some common ones as well.
Well, let's talk about the facility that you're at, the Woodlands Medical Center for Sports Medicine.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful campus, and it's the place to be for all these questions.
Yes, yeah, it's a great center. So I'm actually also part of the Memorial Hermann Ironman Institute, and we see concussions for all the North area. All the high schools come to me, and I see some Sam Houston University athletes as well that come. But it's a great place to be part of, and we have in our facility specific computer testing that we use for concussions as well, called Impact. So I have that in my office. We can do that at baseline. When you don't have a concussion, it gives me a good idea if you perchance have a concussion, what your normal is, and it looks at different areas of the brain. And then when you have an injury, I can compare that to, hey, we're not 100%. Yes, we need to look at this. Like,
Very interesting.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
interesting that the advancement in medicine for sure. Dr. Aryanna Amini, thank you so much for
Thanks
coming
for
in.
having me. I
A great
appreciate it.
conversation. For more information or to book an appointment at Memorial Hermann, the Woodlands Medical Center, you can visit memorialhermann.org or simply call 713-249-6997. And coming up next,